Well, I do this thing called Seattle Stories where I talk to my neighbors and kind of document sweeps.
I can tell you about these guys who we've all been lied to, and how we don't have housing or anything after this. We were told we got places to go, now it's the snow and back to the grind.
Mayano, how long were you at this camp?
Since the summer, like August.
And right now it's snowing. Yeah. And you guys are being swept. Tell me about that process. What is that like?
Well, it's kind of hard because during this, everybody kind of feels like it's free range, like they can steal everybody's stuff. And so a lot of my stuff got stolen, and the police weren't very nice. They kind of just told us to get out, and
what's happening right now, we're just losing stability. A warm place to lay our heads at night. Right. Now it's going to be below freezing, and where are we supposed to go? A shelter that's already overflown?
And where do you guys go from here?
We don't know. We're having to start all over again.
We were just all talking about like where we were all gonna go. So, I mean, I think the only person who got housing was she's pregnant. So I think that's the only person out of everybody who got into some kind of.
And how many people would you say were here?
40?
So on and off.
Yeah.
Over the 6 months, there's been a lot of people who have come and gone, and different people have.
For like people who've been here,
and there's
for
been like 4 or 5 people to one tent at times.
The people who've like been here though for like months, I would say maybe like 30 to 40 people.
40, I'd say.
Yeah. And then they say, oh well, we gave you a warning 3 days before, like that we're gonna do this, but it's like, well, we don't have a mover, we don't have boxes, we don't have like all the necessities to just pack up and move somewhere. It's like we're homeless. That's the whole.
Well, I'm privileged enough to have a home, and if someone said, hey, you have 3 days to move.
Yeah. Not only that,
I'd be like,
we've
fucked.
heard that we're getting swept multiple times.
Yeah, and then it doesn't happen.
And it doesn't happen.
So you never know. You're living on that tension.
So you just
as well as a lot of other tension.
Right.
I've been on this block 4 years.
So this was your home for 4 years?
Give or take, leaving for one day after they kick us out, and then coming back the next day. I've been here ever since there's been a tent here. I've been on every corner of the block, even though I was told that I was gonna get housing. They never followed up or pretty much done anything except for hand out some snacks, like maybe 3 times or 4 times during the whole event.
How many people were here at this camp?
Probably at least 50.
And Rich, did they offer you housing this time?
No, they didn't offer me housing. They told me that there is no housing.
So where do you go, Rich, from here?
I'm not sure. So they told me I have to leave the block. So I can't be here, but they're gonna let me live in the streets on a different street until the public is known of that, and then I imagine that they're gonna tell me I have to leave again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
And not do anything to correct the problem or address the issues.
And it's currently snowing right now.
Yeah, it's snowing, and they could give a shit less. Even though some of us ain't eating in a couple days and gotta deal with all this shit. I don't even think they have offered anything, but besides the info that we better be out of here by 10 o'clock.
Or what?
Or they're going to steal our belongings. And then where will we be? We'd be on the streets with no blanket, no tent, no fucking anything. Not even clothes to change into. Just because they want the streets cleared.